Hey guys, welcome to your channel. In this video, you will learn on how to use QuickBooks for churches. Okay, so if you help manage the finances of a church or religious organization, then QuickBooks can help you track the donations, the church expenses, ministry funds, and financial reports all in one place. Okay, so to do that, you just have to open first is you just have to open any of your web browser, and then using the search bar at the top, just have to type out QuickBooks. That's right, and then you have the first website right here. So simply tap on this one. Okay, and then if you're from the Philippines, then just go to the Philippines site, and if you are from the US, then you can also visit the US site. Okay, and then right here at the left side, we have the C plans and pricing. So make sure to tap on this one. And then you'd be redirected to the section where you can find a plan that is right for you. So currently, we are using the simple plan. Okay, so since we've already signed up for an account and subscribed to a plan, so now let us proceed and discuss the different steps and how you can use this one for churches. Okay, so once you're here, you have the gear icon or the settings at the top right of your screen. So simply tap on it. That's right. And then here, just go to the accounts and settings, and there the your company. Okay. And once you're here, you just have to enter the church name or the name of the church, the address of your church, the contact information, and the tax or non-profit details. So you'd be able to find all of those right here. Okay, so after that, we are now going to close this section. Now, the next thing that we are going to do is to proceed with the chart of accounts. So, under the chart of accounts, this is where QuickBooks organizes your church income and your expenses. So, again, tap on the settings or the gear icon. And then under your company, you have the chart of accounts. So, simply tap on it. So we are just going to add here, for example, tithes and offerings, special donations, fundraising income, and mission support. So to do that, simply tap on the new account option at the top right. And then for the account names, for example, special donations. Okay, donations. That's right. And then for the account type, just going to select the income. Okay, and then you just have to tap on the save option. So for expenses, so for example, church utilities, building maintenance, ministry programs, office supplies, and community outreach. Okay, so again, you just have to create a new account after that. Now, setting up these categories will help QuickBooks to organize your church finances automatically, so you don't have to do it manually. Okay, next is to add the donors or church members. So you just have to go to the sales section or just go here under the accounting. So we have the customer and hub, and then tap on the customers. Okay, and then after that, you just had to tap on the new customer option at the top right of your screen. So simply tap on it. Okay, and then I just have to enter right here the details such as donor or member name, the phone number, the email address, and if you would like to add a note, then I just have to scroll down and be able to see here the notes section. So, for example, you can add notes like regular tithes contributor, mission donation supporter, fundraising event planner. So, this helps churches keep track of giving records and supporters. So, after that, you just have to save it. Okay. Next is to record the donation and offerings. So, to do that, just go to the create option at the top left. Okay, and then after that, you just have to tap on the sales receipt. Okay, so it is under the customers. So tap on the sales receipt. Okay, so for example, you just have to select the customer or the donor, and then here for the item name, you just have to type out like tithes and offerings. Okay, so you have that right here. And for the description, like Sunday offering, and then the amount. Okay, so the quantitative rate. So you just have to add it right here. You can also record other contributions like for the item building fund donation and the amount like around $50. So QuickBooks will record the donation automatically to update your income. So this helps churches keep accurate records for financial transparency. Okay, so you'd be able to see that right here. After that, you just have to save and close this section. Now, how you can actually track the church expenses. Okay, so to do that, just have to go to tap on the grade option once again. Okay, and then right here, just go to the expense. Okay, and then just wait for a couple of seconds. And then right here, you just have to enter the details such as like electric company. So that's would be our vendor. Okay, so you just have to add a new one, but I'm just going to select existing customer that I have here. And then you have the payment date, the payment method, and the reference number. So yeah, you just have to add here the vendor, the category, the amount, and the description. And we also have other common church expenses include the sound system maintenance, worship supplies, office materials, and community outreach programs. And you'll be able to see here the subtotal and the total. So yeah, recording these expenses will help the churches stay organized and accountable. Next one is to monitor the church financial reports. So, how we can actually do that? So, of course, we have to run a report. So, let us just close this section. So, you have the reports option right here at the left side of our screen. So, simply tap on it. Okay, so yeah, next you just have to go to the profit and loss by month. So tap to use, for example, this one right here. So this report will show you the total donations received, the total church expenses, the remaining balance or supplies. So church leaders can use this to understand how funds are being used, the monthly financial status, and the budget planning of ministries. So you'd be able to see all of that right here. And as you can see at the top, we have the report period. So you just have to select the report period that you want to see. Okay, so for example, from the state up to the state right here. So for the accounting method, we have the accrual and the cash. For example, you want to see the cash report, so you just have to go here. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you think this video helped you solve your concern, please subscribe, like this video, and leave your comment below. Bye.